These are Kit Kats, the most innocent candy in the world. Now, they use the same chemicals to make this. In most countries, they don't even allow these chemicals in your food. But in America, it's free range, thanks to the FDA. All right, now we're gonna start off our day with our balanced breakfast, and it's gonna be our Pop-Tarts. Our protein flavored Pop-Tarts, just because, well, there was a bunch of different flavors. They just had so many flavors that I just had to get the protein one because we have to get our protein goal for the day, right? Well, we're gonna at least try to get it. The thing is, protein Pop-Tarts itself are not banned, but the things that they have inside of here are banned. Let's just say, for example, red 40, yellow 5, high fructose corn syrup. That's gonna be banned in Austria, Norway, Iceland, and parts of the EU. So that's what's nice about that. The thing with these protein Pop-Tarts is that it's not necessarily banned, but just highly restricted just because of the ingredients that they have in them. Next thing up to the table that we're gonna add in our breakfast is gonna be coffee mates. This is actually banned in many countries like Austria, Denmark, Iceland, Norway, and many other countries as well. The thing why this one is banned in countries is because it has industrial trans fats. The thing with high trans fats is that it's linked to heart disease, inflammation, high LDL. America's really messing up over here. Like look at the size of this one. It's the size of my head. As well, that is also has titanium dioxide. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means. I really don't, and because of that, it kind of scares me a little bit. Now, I'm not drinking coffee today. I don't like coffee, so I have my hot chocolate. I'm just gonna dip it in here. They say a serving is 1 tablespoon. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, that looks like a tablespoon. Cheers. Okay. That, if I would drink coffee, I definitely put that, but instead I put it on my, yeah, I can see, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Now I'm gonna die from trans fats. And because it is the morning, we have to have our balanced breakfast. So we have to have our fruits. So we have our fruit snacks. Believe it or not, fruit snacks are banned. Again, it just comes down to the artificial flavoring like red 40, yellow 5, some of them have the blue one. Again, these are banned in Norway, Austria, Denmark, the same couple, as well as the EU. Looks like the EU doesn't know how to have fun. But the thing is with the EU, they do require warning labels. Like if you buy this in America, there's no warning labels. They're like, yeah, good luck dying. But for today, we're gonna keep it as our balanced breakfast because we need our fruits, right? I feel like it just had the fat kids' most wanted breakfast ever. Overall, it's good. The Pop-Tarts, definitely would eat again.
And they were probably gone by the next day anyways.
Well, since I didn't really know what was banned as a pre-workout, we're gonna make our own pre-workout. This pre-workout is from Panera's Charged Lemonade. It actually is not necessarily banned. Panera pulled it off from its menu. So what that basically means is that we're gonna actually make this thing real quick. I'll show you how to make it, but please don't do this because it might be a little bit dangerous. And I'll tell you exactly why it's dangerous while I'm making it. The crazy part of this Charged Lemonade is that it had 390 milligrams of caffeine in it. And that was for a large. A medium was 260 milligrams. So if you really think about it, 390 milligrams of caffeine is like 4 cups of coffee right there. If we look at that, 390 milligrams is as well as a Monster and a Red Bull combined in one day. And you might be asking, a lot of people already do that in a day, and probably even more. But the Charged Lemonade was actually linked to deaths because there was no limit on how much you could actually intake. For FDA regulation, they had to have the amounts of serving on there. So per serving for small, 360 milligrams, for a large, 390 milligrams. But the thing was, people could actually refill it at any moment in time. But the FDA regularity for a single day, it should be 400 milligrams. Again, not a lot of people do that. We're gonna probably exceed that. So in reality, I don't even know if it was actually 390 milligrams, but maybe it was just a little bit of a safe space so they can be like, yep, here you go. but people kept refilling the lemonade. So now we got some lemonade. Pour just a little bit in there. Just a little bit, just like that. The FDA did not force Panera to take it down. Panera just took it down on its own because people kept dying every year. We're gonna add our guarana powder. Our guarana powder is what makes us actually feel, it's gonna give us that Panera scent. Since we don't have a scoop for our guarana powder, we're just gonna add a little bit, just because if you add too much, you might get a heart attack. And let's take out just a little bit. Just got just a little bit. Whew, this is a workout right here. We got this great looking thing of our guarana powder. I'm gonna add these in together. Nice little brown mixture right there. I'll be transparent with you guys. I made this before, but I changed up the fruits a little bit. It tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. I'm gonna see how it feels, because I haven't made this in a while now. I'm gonna see how the workout feels while we do this. So for our pre-workout snack, we're gonna have some Twinkies. We have the chocolate cake lovers. Wait, yeah, the chocolate cake lovers edition. The reason why these are banned, it's because of their red 40 and their yellow 6. Now, I don't know what that means right now, but they're banned in the EU. So according to this, so it's banned in Denmark, Austria, Norway, and Iceland bans trans fats early. The thing with this one, I know it is a chocolate cake lovers, but some of these ingredients that is in this is also banned in those countries. Not saying that the whole thing is banned, it's just the ingredients that are in it are also banned. Let's take a bite. You know, people in the house already wanted to get a bite of this. What the you know, I know this is a chocolate flavor, but I expected this one to be a little bit bigger. But, you know, look at that. Good 3 insertion holes, just like other things. These are actually pretty new to me. I mean, I've had Twinkies before. Not the chocolate one. Let's give it a shot. These are actually pretty good. You know what they say, double the Twinks, double the fun. Yeah, so I'm really feeling that pre-workout right now. Like, I just want to get moving. And today's workout, what we're gonna do is gonna be the Brad Pitt workout that he did for, what was it? Fight Club. He did for Fight Club. We're gonna do his chest day, so we're gonna see how that goes. And it just seems like high rep choices. We're gonna see how it goes. It can't be that hard, but from the rep counts, I feel like I'm gonna get a little bit tired. We'll see.
Look, told them this too easy, got no chance. Thought I told them twice, but I don't think they understand. I might go to France, cause they love me down in Cairns. I can't hear them what they saying, cause you way up in the stands. Ooh, feel like Michael when I dance. You can hide it all you want to, but we all know you a fan. Look, told them how I do it. DMs from my exes, but they all just get excluded. I ain't seen that combo, cause I probably got it muted. I got things that's in my college, but my songs are going stupid. Damn, said I'm doing what I said I do. They tryna send a message, just be cautious who you send it to. Man, you ain't doing nothing that I do not go and let you do. Got 50 million streams, and that's just one stream of revenue. It's at Brunson in New York. Yeah, they say they do it. I said, what you do it for? I done heard some stories, but I'm thinking that it's lore. But they coming to my...
For a band movie workout, I'll be honest, I gotta give it a 5 out of 10. Only because I got a good pump out of it. You know, my chest is feeling pretty good. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd do an upper push workout, but it's not up to me right now. But let's go eat something. Before we do get into our main post-workout meal, we're gonna have a little bit of our Skittles. Whoa. We're gonna have a little bit of Skittles. Now, Skittles worldwide aren't actually banned. It's only the American version. The reason why they are banned is because it has titanium dioxide and artificial food coloring. And they are banned in Europe. Damn, a lot of these things are banned in Europe. I guess Europe doesn't know how to have fun. But essentially, these things are literally illegal to bring in to the EU. Okay, now we're gonna actually have a Gym Bro post-workout meal that includes rotisserie chicken. It is banned because they douse it in chlorine. I hesitate going into a chlorine-filled pool. Now this thing is gonna go inside my body. So let's get this meat inside me. With this meal, I'm having mashed potatoes in it. Now, the mashed potatoes, is it banned? Is it not banned? Well, it's highly restricted in some places, but if we really look at it, how instant mashed potatoes are made, it's made like that. Like, is it actually potatoes? Probably not. So if any of you right now are drinking Mountain Dew, cheers, because you might not live to see tomorrow. Rotisserie chicken is not bad tasting, but knowing now that it's cleaned by chlorine, I get why, but it just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, it tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Finish up the post-workout meal. That was honestly one of the widest meals that I've ever had. I feel like my credit score went up, but my lifespan went down. After taking a little nap, digesting all that food right now, it's time to eat dinner, and unfortunately, I am eating dinner alone. I am gonna be eating salmon, farm-raised salmon. I thought about not doing this one, but it's just for the sake of science. So it's not that big of an issue. I'm only doing this once. I don't want you guys to do it though. Well, I mean, if you're already eating it, then I guess this is bad. I'm afraid to taste this now. Okay, we made it to our final meal of the day now. Now we have our farm-raised salmon, and then we have a little bit more of our Mountain Dew. We want to keep it fancy, so I put it in a fancy glass. So the reason why farm-raised salmon is actually banned is because of all the chemicals that they put into the salmon, locked up in the cage, and then just literally feeding it just so it could feed us. So it's not necessarily good for you. It's banned in many countries, and again, in the EU. The EU doesn't like to have fun. Thanks to the FDA, we get to enjoy all these wonderful foods. Since I still have some Skittles left over, that's gonna be for my dessert. Hopefully today I could help you open your eyes a little bit more on what we're actually taking into our body. I know it wasn't a lot. Most of the things that we see that are actually pretty good, let's just say, for example, like the Pop-Tarts. The Pop-Tarts, they taste good, but are they actually good for you? No, but thanks to the FDA, again, that's why we can eat them. So I'm gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My stomach does actually hurt a little bit now. Oh well, I did this for the sake of science and for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All of a sudden you gonna tell another story that I shouldn't have to worry.